It was an ordinary hike that turned into something extraordinary. Nathan stood at the trailhead, having taken this hike dozens of times before, but today, curiosity urged him to explore new territory. The trees thickened as he pushed forward, moss and vines coiling like veins across their trunks. Then, at the base of a cliff, Nathan spotted something strange. A narrow fissure in the rock, just wide enough to squeeze through. Intrigued, he moved closer, brushing away branches to reveal a dark crevice. It called to him like some forbidden invitation. Pulling out his flashlight, Nathan stepped inside, his breath hitching as the cool air of the cave greeted him. It felt ancient, untouched. The walls shimmered faintly, flecks of quartz sparkling like stars in the beam of his light. He crouched and followed the tunnel deeper, losing track of how far he had gone. The sounds of the forest faded into silence. The tunnel opened into a cavern, illuminated by tiny flickering flames. Nathan's jaw dropped. Below him, in a vast hollow surrounded by stalagmites and glittering pools, he saw them. Tiny people, no taller than his hand, moving in clusters around the fire. They were dressed in animal skins, their hair wild and tangled. Weapons carved from bone and stone hung at their sides, and their movements were purposeful, almost ritualistic. He watched in silence, unsure whether to feel awe or terror. Had he stumbled upon some lost civilization? Were these people remnants of the distant past, hidden away from the eyes of history? Or was this something else entirely? His thoughts spun wildly. Nathan's breath caught as a tiny man pointed his spear in his direction, shouting in their strange, guttural language. Moments later, the others turned to follow his gaze. The firelight reflected in their dark, piercing eyes. Nathan realized too late that his presence had been detected. The tiny people erupted into motion. Some grabbed weapons while others scrambled up ladders made of vines, their movements quick and organized. Nathan could barely react as they started to climb the walls of the cavern toward him. Panic set in. Nathan's mind raced. What did they want from him? Were they protecting their home? Did they think he was a threat? Or did they have darker intentions? He didn't want to find out. Nathan scrambled to his feet and ran, adrenaline fueling every step. When he was certain he wasn't being followed, Nathan sank to the ground, his chest heaving. His mind replayed the events in vivid detail, the flickering fire, the chanting, the primal fury in their eyes. It was too real to be a dream, but too unbelievable to explain. He stared back at the fissure in the cliff, now half hidden by shadows and greenery. A part of him wanted to go back, to learn more about the tiny Stone Age people in their world. But the memory of their pursuit stopped him. He had escaped. For now, Nathan staggered to his feet and made his way home, his thoughts swirling. He couldn't tell anyone. Who would believe him? Still, the cave was etched into his mind, a secret he might never be able to forget. And deep inside, the tiny people returned to their fires, their chants resuming as if nothing had ever disturbed them.